Now, Bangladesh is witnessing a wave of protest. The capital, Dhaka, is on the edge, with the demonstrations in different pockets by different groups and also for different reasons. And here's what has in fact been happening in Dhaka. Students have been protesting the death of a class 12 student who, according to the protesters, say died because he was given the wrong treatment by the hospital. Now, the authorities have deployed military personnel after the protesters broke down the gates and shattered the glass panes at the hospital. The authorities at the DMRC college in a press conference claimed that 3 people had been killed in the clashes. However, the Dhaka's Metropolitan Police said that over 100 students were injured, but no one was killed. The situation had been simmering for quite a few days before it escalated to a larger unrest. On the 16th of November, an 18-year-old who was suffering reportedly from dengue was admitted to the Dhaka National Medical College. Now, 2 days later, this student died, and the student's roommates claimed that a wrong treatment was given to him, otherwise he would have survived. On the 21st of November, few of the deceased friends began protesting outside of the hospital. On Sunday, the army was deployed after law and order worsened. The student leaders who had spearheaded the July-August mass uprising are reportedly planning to launch a political party by early February 2025, and they say that they want to contest the next general election. The Bangladeshi police has detained a senior priest of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, or the ISKCON's Chinmay Krishna Das. Now, Das is said to be a strong advocate for the rights of the Hindu minorities in the country. The detention has come amidst tensions over the question of minority rights, and this has fueled the fire. The additional commissioner Razaul Karim Malik of the Dhaka Metropolitan Police's detective branch has confirmed that Krishna Das has been taken into custody. He was detained after a complaint was lodged against him. Now, the Indian Ministry of External Affairs has expressed deep concerns over the arrest and denial of bail to Krishna Das. India has urged Bangladesh to ensure the safety and security of Hindus and indeed of all minorities in Bangladesh. Now, Krishna Das has been in trouble with the law enforcement agencies before as well. There was a case that had been filed against him in October after he'd led a rally in Chittagong against the police's diktats. Now, there he was accused of disrespecting the Bangladeshi flag. The local media reports say that ISKCON priest will be handed over to the designated police station. Many supporters of Krishna Das gathered outside of Bangladesh's detective branch office protesting against his detention. In a third incident, the protesters also surrounded the office of a newspaper. They are demanding that it should shut down its operations. Now, the hundreds who gathered there accused the news organization of backing the Awami League during Sheikh Hasina's tenure. The security personnel are on alert at the office as protesters surrounded the building and raised slogans.
Those who were accomplices of the dictator government, those who were against Bangladesh, these accomplice media include Pratham Alo, Daily Star and Kalbela. They should be closed in Bangladesh. We are still protesting peacefully. If the government doesn't listen to our demands, we will go for tougher programs.
And WION's Siddhant Civil has been tracking this story very closely for us. Has sent us this report. Listen in.
The Indian government has sharply reacted to the arrest and denial of bail of Chinmay Krishna Das. He's an ISKCON leader and a Bangladeshi Hindu. And in a sharply worded statement, the Indian government pointed out that there have been several cases of attacks against minorities, especially Hindus, and advised the UNIS government to take care of minorities, especially, of course, Hindus. Now, essentially, we know that the relationship between New Delhi and the new UNIS government in Dhaka remains fragile, and there have been several protests happening in the country as well. India, of course, remains concerned, and in the past as well, the Indian government had advised the UNIS government to take care of minorities, but the situation continues quite precarious for many members of the Hindu community in the country, and it looks like it will take some time before New Delhi's relationship with the new government in Dhaka could normalize, and the current situation of Hindu minorities only adds to the chasm between the two sides. With video journalist Dheeraj Patel, Siddhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.